In any other year, we'd be celebrating this, but this article wants you to click. This article wants you to get scared. This is playing into some big news media conspiracy, trying to get you to click and trying to get you to feel like the real estate market isn't strong. Welcome to Too Long Didn't Read, where I'm going to run down real estate's latest news that you didn't have time to read. The first one is this article from CNBC called "Mortgage Rates Will Fall to 4.5%?" That's the estimate from Fannie Mae. So in this article, they're saying that Fannie Mae expects mortgage rates to fall to 4.5% in 2023. The question is, do we agree? This is actually something we called out in a previous video. Our lender, Scott Schneiderman of Guaranteed Rate, actually called this as interest rates went over 6%. He guessed that in 2023, mortgage rates would balance around 4.5%. So if you're waiting for interest rates to fall under 4%, under 3%, or around 2%, I would strongly advise against it because nobody thinks that's going to happen in 2023. In this article from Crane's Chicago Business titled "Chicago Near the Top in This Housing Market Measure," begs the question, which housing market measure? And that's the Case-Shiller Price Index. Ultimately, what this article is saying, that while the housing market is cooling among the 20 major metros in the United States, Chicago is the second slowest to cool. When we're talking about averages and we're talking about rates, it gets a little confusing. Ultimately, in true Chicago fashion, Chicago isn't cooling quite as fast as the rest of the country. Why? Because we didn't spike quite as heavily as the rest of the country. We're gonna check out this article, which is titled "The US Housing Market Downturn Will Be Worse in 2023, Forecasts Goldman Sachs." This is fear-mongering clickbait. What this article is saying is that the downturn is going to be 15% appreciation. Yes, that's a downturn over the hottest market that we've ever seen, but 15% appreciation? In any other year, we'd be celebrating this, but this article wants you to click. This article wants you to get scared. This is playing into some big news media conspiracy, trying to get you to click and trying to get you to feel like the real estate market isn't strong. Also, it bears repeating that real estate is local. This is taking a big national trend. What we are really interested in is what is the Chicago market doing? And for that information, take a look at the article right before this one. If you go on YouTube and you click and you type in the word real estate recession, real estate crash, you'll find a lot of people younger, frankly, and less experienced than us talking about how there's an impending real estate recession, an impending real estate crash. There's a huge difference between crash and a reduction in appreciation. A reduction in appreciation does not mean depreciation. If you're listening to someone who just wants clicks, go over there. If you want some real facts, take a look at the stuff that we're doing and take a look at the articles that we're actually diving into. We're not here for clickbait. We're here to give you real actionable information.